Justin Mackey, reading for Fred, Old Joe, and Christmas Present. Merry Christmas, Uncle, and God save you.
Bah, humbug.
Christmas? A humbug? You don't mean that, I'm sure.
I do. Merry Christmas. What right have you to be merry or poor enough?
Come then, what right have you to be dismal? You're rich enough.
Bah, humbug.
Don't be cross, Uncle.
What else can I be when I live in such a world of fools as this? Merry Christmas. Out upon Merry Christmas. What's Christmas to you but a time for paying bills without money? A time for finding yourself a year older but not an hour richer. If I could work my will, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled with his own pudding and buried with a stake of holy through his heart.
Uncle!
Nephew, keep Christmas in your own way, and let me keep it in mine.
Keep it. But you don't keep it.
Let me leave it alone then. Much good it may do to you. Much good it has ever done you.
I have always thought of Christmas as a good time. A kind, charitable, forgiving, pleasant time. The only time in the long calendar of the year that I can think of where men and women but seem by one consent to open their shut-up hearts freely and think of people below them in station as really being fellow passengers to the grave. And therefore, Uncle, though it has never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I do believe it has done me good, and will do me good, and I say, God bless it.
Let me hear another sound from you, and you'll keep Christmas by losing your situation. And you, sir, are quite a powerful speaker. I wonder why you don't go into Parliament.
Nay, don't be angry, Uncle. Come, dine with us tomorrow.
I'll see you in hell first.
But why? Why?
Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love.
Because you fell in love. Good afternoon.
Nay, but you never came to see me before that happened, so why give it as a reason for not coming now?
Good afternoon.
I am so sorry, with all my heart, to see you so resolute. We have never had any quarrel to which I have been a party. But I made the trial in homage to Christmas, and I'll keep my Christmas humor to the last. So, Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon.
Ebenezer Scrooge? Scrooge! You have never seen the likes of me before.
Never.
You have never walked forth among the younger members of my family.
I don't think I have. I'm afraid I have not. Have you had many brothers, Spirit?
More than 1,800.
A tremendous family to provide for.
What's that you said?
Spirit, conduct me where you will. I went forth last night on compulsion, and I learned a lesson which is working now. Tonight, if you have aught to teach me, let me profit by it.
Touch my robe!
Is there a peculiar flavour in which you sprinkle from your torch?
There is. My own.
Would it apply to any kind of dinner on this day?
Any kindly given. A poor one most.
Why to a poor one most?
Because it needs it most.
Spirit, tell me if Tiny Tim will live.
I see a vacant seat in the poor chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner, carefully preserved. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
No, oh no, kind spirit. Tell me he will be spared.
If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, none other of my family members will find him here. What then? If he be like to die, he better do it and decrease the surplus population. Man, if man you be in heart, forbear that wicked cant until you have discovered where the surplus is and what it is. It may be that in the sight of heaven you are more worthless and less fit to live than millions like this poor man's child. Oh, God. To hear the insect upon the leaf pronouncing the too much life among his hungry brothers in the dust. Who's next? some sheets, towels, old shirt, bit yellow, 2 ties, pair of old boots. What's this? 1 pair of sugar tongs, 2 old-fashioned silver teaspoons. Comes to 8 shillings even. I always give a bit more to the ladies. That's a weakness of mine, and that way I'll ruin myself. That's your account. If you asked for another penny, I'd repent at being so liberal and knock off half a crown.
And do my bundle, Joe.
What you call this? Bed curtains?
Bed curtains.
You don't mean to tell me you took 'em rings and all while he was lying there?
Yes, I do. Why not?
You were born to make your fortune, and you'll certainly do it.
I certainly shan't hold my hand back when I can get anything in it by reaching it out, for the sake of such a man as he was. I promise you, Joe. Don't drop oil on the blankets now.
His blankets?
Who else's do you think? He isn't likely to take a cold without him, I dare say.
I hope he didn't die of anything catching, eh?
Don't you be afraid of that. I ain't so fond of his company that I'd loiter about him for such things if he did. You may look through that shirt till your eyes ache. You won't find a hole in it nor a threadbare place. It's the best he had, and a fine one too. They'd have wasted it if I hadn't been for me.
What do you call wasting it? Thank you.